You are entering a mock draft live stream. Please stand by for Smitty.
Smitty is live Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern.
You are entering a mock draft live stream. Please stand by for Smitty. You are entering a mock draft live stream. Please stand by for Smitty. You are entering a mock draft live stream. Please stand by for Smitty. You are entering a mock draft live stream. Please stand by for Smitty. You are entering a mock draft
live from the FantasyFootballShow.com studios. It's the Fantasy Football Show live Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern.
It's mock draft time, boys. It's best ball draft time, boys. Wipe your feet on your way in the door. Subscribe if you're new, and let's take advantage of some of these values in best ball drafts right now. Let's jump in. All you have to do is go to this link right here that I'm going to drop in the chat and pin. It's going to be thefantasyfootballshow.com/underdog. I'm going to pin this link right here. I'm going to pin it right now and jump in and get into the Best Ball Mania 3 draft that I'm going to show and share on my screen right now. First of all, this is the mock draft. It's filling up. I dropped that link also in the live chat, and I don't want to hear any complaints because we're going to do a couple mock drafts. Don't worry. But right here, gentlemen and ladies, for any ladies out there watching right now, Best Ball Mania 3. We're going to click on this bad boy right here. It's 10 million in prizes. It's first place gets 2 million, second place gets 1 million, third place gets 500,000. These prizes go, look at this, 101st place to 200th place, $3,700. you get 401 to 470th place. You get a grand still. Okay, it's half PPR. Lineup is 1 QB, 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs, 1 tight end, a flex, and 10 bench spots. I'm going to enter right now. The link is pinned in the live chat. Go to the link in the live chat. Click that link that's pinned. Jump in. Use the link. You got to use promo code Smitty when you jump in, and it's $25 to enter this. I'm going to jump in right now. I hope a lot of you jump in with me. Okay, so filled. Oh man, looks like this one. Looks like everybody already jumped in. There was probably 4 spots. It looks like there was like 6 random people that jumped into that one too. But hopefully a couple of you got in. I know that you had a chance to do it. But you're going to help me draft this team. We're drafting this team together. And side by side, we're going to be doing this mock draft here. So we're going to start the mock draft here. We're going to go back. Draft starts in 32 seconds. We are in the number 2 pick. You're going to help me draft this team. This mock draft is not a 2 QB. Let me pause this. Let me pause the draft. Let me revert this pick. Let's see. Undo. Remove player. Draft settings. PPR. 30 second. And it's not going to be a super flex. 1 pick away in the draft. Hold on. This is not a super flex. Boom. Boom. Resume draft. Okay. Not a super flex. 1 pick away on this draft right here. 16 seconds. Who are we taking? If JT goes 1, who are we taking? Who are we taking? Cast your vote. Cast your vote. This is the Cooper Kupp draft that's currently underway. We started it early. There's no timer. Call Saul is up on the clock. Okay, we're up here. Who are we taking? Oh, McCaffrey went 1. JT. Unbelievable. JT fell. I haven't got JT from the 2 in a best ball in a while. Start thinking ahead. Who we drafting with the near back-to-back bookend picks? Are we taking, if Swift was there, of course we'd take Swift. But start thinking about who we're drafting. Hopefully Javonte falls. Can you imagine if Javonte falls? JT at the 1. Start thinking ahead of who we're gonna take. Cooper Kupp draft is right here. Very slow draft. All the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of the 8 Jonathan Taylors, because there's 8 copies of every player in the player pool. 6 of the 8 have been taken. Call Saul is up. TM, I need to hear from TM. TM, you haven't contacted me yet, so we might have to replace TM or move him down a ways and swap him with somebody. We'll find out. Yeah, Javonte, if he's available. We're 16 picks away in this draft right here. We'll come back to that. Sleeper, here's the sleeper draft right here. This is the mock draft. We've got JT going 1, Harris going 2, Cooper Kupp 3, Jamar Chase 4, Eckler 5, McCaffrey going 6, Derrick Henry 7, Javonte Williams going, I don't want to say a wee bit early, but a little bit early from the ADP, but I still feel like he could crush that ADP, so I'm not mad at that. Toledo, try to get him later in drafts, but look, you're not going to get him at 2.5, definitely not in our community, so it's like, you got to weigh out, do I reach a little bit? I don't mind that. I don't think it's a mistake to reach 1.8 for Javonte. Grab your guy. It's not that crazy of a reach. We're 14 picks away in the Best Ball Mania 3 draft, which I have the link pinned in the live chat. Jump into a $25 best ball. Just because you can't get in this exact draft, you can draft right now with another 11 people, and the winner of each individual league all the way up to, okay, I'm up in this draft. Who do I go? Let's go to wide receiver. Okay, Adams. I might have to take Swift went right. Dang it. Okay, I'm going to take Adams for now. Running back, Dalvin Cook's there. I'm tempted to go Cook. I feel like, normally he doesn't fall. Normally I'm not facing this scenario. Let's go Dalvin Cook and we'll cuff him. Let's see what a team with Cook going 2.1 looks like. We're 10 picks away in the best ball. As I was mentioning in the live chat of the YouTube channel here, I've pinned the link to the Best Ball Mania 3 or to the Underdog link that links to my promo code, make sure you click that. Make sure you drop it. I think it's a minimum of $10, and you can do the $5 puppy drafts if you want, if you don't want to do the $25 drafts. But if you do the $25 Best Ball Mania 3 drafts, it's right on the main page. It looks like this. Let me pull it up. It looks like this on the Underdog homepage. Best Ball Mania 3. It's right here. It's this first option right here. Best Ball Mania 3. When you click on it, it gives you details. So if you click on it, it tells you it's the one with $10 million in prizes. If you join this, just because you're not in my draft, let's see who's on the clock. Zastro, you almost timed out there. Or you did. I'm not sure. But just because you're not in my group of 12, the way it works is you play a little mini season weeks 1 through 14, or regular. I guess it's not a mini season. It's a regular season 1 through 14. Week 15, you jump into the bigger bucket if you win your team of 12. So if you're first place out of the 12 teams in your league, you move on to the quarterfinals or whatever. Then from there, we're all in the same bucket, I believe. And then we all move to the semifinals the next week. Then finally in week 17, you face off against, I don't know how many thousands of people. Whoever scores the most amount of points wins the $2 million. Whoever scores the second most amount of points, I believe, gets the $1 million, and so on. And if you get 400th place, you get $1,000. If you get 470th place, you get $1,000. We're almost up, so let's start queuing. Please, there's a little bit of a delay. Please tell me who you think we should grab with this next draft slot. I'm going to queue Aaron Jones. I'm going to queue Kamara. I'll queue Nick Chubb. Javante's still there. I hope he falls. ETN's there. We'll queue him for later. Breece Hall, we'll queue him for later. Antonio Gibson, will queue him for later. Tell me who we should go. Kenneth Walker, we're going to queue him for a little bit later. Let's go over to the sleeper draft. I don't think we're on it. No, we're ways away. So let's go. Let's queue some wide receivers. This is a 3 wide receiver, 2 running back, and a flex. So getting a wide receiver with one of these 2 picks is probably pretty important if we can pull it off. The wide receivers are thinning out pretty quickly, but sometimes DK. Look at DK, so far down on this list, so far down. He's more than a little bit of a scroll. McLaurin will queue for later. Okay, I like what we got queued up. We're 1 pick away. Tell me who you think we should grab. We'll queue these quarterbacks as well that we love so much. Where's Burrow? Look at Burrow falling so far down there. I like Jalen Hurts' value too. Who are we going here? We're up. Javante's there. Oh, my God. Oh, we're getting Javante. I'm not even going to... Who do we go next? Javante is picked. We've got him. We've got Javante, and we got Jonathan Taylor. We've got the 2-headed monster in a best ball draft from the 2 pick. We've got the guy... I made a video on how you should draft a trade up before Javante Melvin Gordon re-signed. Before that news... I made a video on how to trade into the Javante Williams, Jonathan Taylor 2-headed monster stack, which you can now get. Oh, God. A.J. Brown, I guess. Oh, man. Here I am talking. I think that was a good pick. That was the pick to make. He was the best player available. Someone said Waddle. Someone said Evans. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was ranting. I didn't realize we're on the clock that quick. I almost timed out. I feel like he was the best pick there anyway, but I would have loved to have gotten more of your opinions. I apologize for not including you guys in that pick right there. ETN, too early for me. Breece Hall, too early because he's going to fall. Gibson, he could fall. Kenneth Walker will for sure fall. We're getting Kenneth Walker as our 3rd running back, baby. Unless someone's sniping us in here from our own community. Kyle Pitts. We got Mahomey. We got Justin Herbert. We got Joseph Burrow there. I can't wait for this next series of picks. We're 16 picks away, though, so we're going to go over to the sleeper draft. Sleeper draft so far, from the 1 pick, we got Taylor, Waddle, Allen. I really like that. Waddle's extremely early. Claire Zard. Way too early there. But you know what? It still looks like a nice team. You've reached a little bit there, but you still have a really good team. Like, I like it. It's going to be a top 5 or 6 team if you can land these other picks. I better start queuing some players up real quickly because I'm almost up with my back-to-back draft selections. and I can go 100 different ways. I love this 12 pick. I always have a grip of players I absolutely love. What I don't have are a grip of wide receivers. It looks like everybody grabbed a ton of the wide receivers and left me a slew of the running backs and Kyle Pitts. I didn't mean to click. I meant to cue Kyle Pitts. That's all right. It's not a bad pick. I actually don't mind going this approach here. I meant to cue him and I hit the other button. Terry McLaurin, a little too early. Hollywood Brown, way too early. Kenneth Walker, Gibson. I'm probably going to go Gibby here. I usually contemplate Walker, but don't draft him because I don't want to influence his ADP too badly. So we're going to go Gibby. Absolutely love this team here from the 12 spot. I never, ever, I shouldn't say ever. I don't think I ever have drafted a team I haven't absolutely loved from the 12 pick. I think the 12 pick has now Fournette as a first rounder. no alley-oop. No. I wouldn't draft Fournette with that 4.1 pick. How's that? How do you like them apples? But Adams, Cook, Pitts, Gibson, I have not drafted a team that I haven't absolutely loved from this 12 pick in 2022. I think I can firmly say the 12 pick overall is now my favorite draft slot over the 1.1, which is so shocking. And I've said before, the 1.1 will always be the number one draft slot. I think it's like tied. It's probably tied because the 1.1 is such a huge advantage. You can't really, dance around. You get the number one overall player and you get the number one third drafted player. And there just is something to that. McKissick will eat into Gibby's value. It's a good question, Sleeper, but the thing is at 4.1, that's baked into that. Okay. So like you bring up a good point. Had Gibson been going in round 2, is DK's QB situation were you? It's a good question. If DK's still going in round 2, bro, but both DK and Gibby are going in round 4, totally baked in. So here's our Q list. We're 5 picks away. Tell me who you think I should draft right here. We're 4 picks away. If we isolate it to running backs, Breece Hall's the top running back listed. So he's not going to last most likely. Probably not. Wide receiver, McLaurin, DK, Breece, let me go wide receiver. McLaurin, A-Rob, DK, Terry McLaurin. Yeah, I mean this is gonna get thin quick at both running back and wide receiver. I'm hoping if we go just for the running backs, that Kenneth Walker, he's climbing. Look at him. Kenneth Walker's not gonna make it past round. What are we at? Round what? We're at round 4. He's not making it into the 6th round anymore, probably, or barely. He used to make it well into round 7, but now I think he's climbing. His ADP's updated. We're moving his ADP up. McLaurin went, please let DK fall. Please let DK fall. Dang it. He snagged DK. I want Joe Burrow or Mahomes, but I think I don't like these wide receivers comparatively to Breece Hall, so we're going to go Breece Hall here. We got our flex already, which poses a little bit of a problem, not a big problem. I thought maybe I was timing out there. Cooper Kupp draft, let's refresh that. I don't think anybody's drafted. The timer's off. It doesn't start until 9 a.m. anyways. We kicked off the Cooper Kupp draft like 12 hours early, but that's okay because we turned the timer off, so there's no pressure to do it early. 9 a.m., the timer kicks into gear. I'm a good 11 picks away from here. Oh, we're on the clock. Gibson, Walker. Man, Gibson's still there. Let's take Burrow here. This is a really good team. It's a little weak, obviously, at wide receiver, but this is a really, really good team. Breece Hall votes, definitely. I wish DK was there, pal. I wish DK was there. Vamp says Metcalf or QB. So Metcalf wasn't there. We took a QB. We got Burrow. I could have went Mahomes, but I think Burrow's just a little bit better of a pick. I think Burrow's going to explode in 2022. One thing to keep in mind is that in week 14, Taylor's got a bye. So given this thing is a weeks 1 through 14, you got to win, total point winner, I believe, at the end of week 14. JT's got that bye in week 14, but you get 13 weeks straight of JT. So bye weeks are almost irrelevant in a sense to me, unless you're talking about a week 14 head-to-head matchup, which I don't think is the case in these best balls. So does anybody know for certain you're not doing any kind of matchups weeks 1 through 14, right? As a total point race, I believe, which is the way I like to do fantasy football. I don't love need some music, man. I don't love playing matchups as much as everybody else does. I absolutely love total point races. So imagine Burrow over Mahomes. Imagine taking Burrow over Mahomes, says Steph or less. Imagine taking Burrow over Mahomes. Really? Okay. Why don't you ask around? See if I'm by myself on that one. Pal. Unbelievable. Nev, you're on auto draft. Go to your queue tab and undo your auto draft, pal. Let's take a raise of hand. Vote Burrow or Mahomes in the chat. Let's see how ridiculous I am for taking Joseph Burrow over Patty Mahomes. Let's vote. Gibson doesn't catch passes so much he'll have little value. Well, first last year, right in that, like if he was a second round pick, then we start worrying about it, bro. We got Burrow, more weapons. Burrow, Austin. Kango says Mahomie. Boat says Mahomie. Burrow says football. T-Bone says football. Burrow. Bro, it's a preference. Everyone says that Burrow is just a Mahomes hater. Okay, sure. Sure, buddy. Oh, man. David Montgomery's not bad here. I don't know who I would have coupled with it, but look at that team. I need a wide receiver, but I wanted to grab Monty to prove a point. He's a 5.12 machine. That's good at 5.12. I like that a lot. That's funny, Stefferless. You really don't see the logic in arguing either side of Burrow Mahomes. Like, you think there's a stance to take that Burrow is a ridiculous pick over Patrick Mahomes. Really? You can't see the weaponry that this guy has that you could argue. Like, Stefferless, if you came in here and said Mahomes over Burrow, you know what I would say to you? This is the definition of the wrong answer, is what you're giving. The right answer is, I could see that happening, and I respect you taking Mahomes over Burrow. That's the correct answer, because it is a very arguable thing. 5 picks away. To actually act like you're making a mistake by drafting Burrow over Mahomes? Like, what kind of stance is that, bro? 3 picks away. Gibby's still there. Guys, we need a wide receiver, but these running backs that are still available are insane. So Elijah Moore, St. Brown's a great wide receiver too. Hopkins, we could bank on just winning and then utilizing Hopkins later. Christian Watson. We're on deck. Okay, here we're on the clock. What do we do? Kenneth Walker's there. We can't take another running back right now. We might be able to. Do we go St. Brown, or do we go Elijah Moore, or Hopkins, or Watson? It's a 3 wide receiver. We need to go wide receiver. I'm kind of feeling Elijah Moore. Kind of wanted to go Amon-Ra, St. Brown at that last second there, but I couldn't change it. I like St. Brown. We can get St. Brown here if we want. Okay, we're up again. We can go St. Brown or Walker. Let's see where Walker's ranking. He's 4 away. He's not going to last, but we need a wide receiver. Let's go Amon-Ra. We can't have everybody. I want Walker. We can't have everybody. You can't force it. You gotta flow with ADP. What's up, Jose? You gotta flow with the ADP. Yeah, Joe Burrow, JT, Javonte, Breece Hall, A.J. Brown, Elijah Moore, Amon-Ra St. Brown. That's really good. I'm feeling really good. I wish we could have got Kenneth Walker. He's now 3 running backs away. There's a chance he falls, but I highly doubt it because we're 18 picks away. But maybe people go on a QB run. Who knows? Tight ends available. Hawkinson's there. Knox. Schultz is gone. I really love Dalton Schultz. Goddard's there. Knox is there. Freiermuth. I'm going to queue all those guys up. Wide receivers. We'll do another mock draft here. Let's do another mock draft. New draft. Let me change these settings real quick. Draft settings. We'll go 1 QB. Redraft PPR. Copy link. I'm going to go from the 10 spot. See how much different that 10 spot's going to be. Okay, here's the link right now. Jump into the mock draft. Boom. Do it live. Okay, let's go back to, we're 16 picks away. Kenneth Walker's still there, but I bet he's still the third highest ranked running back. We might get Kenny Walker. Can you imagine if we can get JT, Javonte, Breece Hall, and Kenny Walker and still have A.J. Brown, Elijah Moore, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and still have Joseph Burrow. He's still the 3rd running back listed. People are scared of him. Like, it wouldn't shock me if somebody reached down for Damian Harris, for, James Cook or Melvin Gordon. Somebody could definitely reach down there. Let's, we're a ways away. We're still 14 picks away, though. But maybe a quarterback run. Quarterbacks tend to happen around this pick area. And you still got Lance and Dak and Stafford and Aaron Rodgers. That's a lot of number 1 quarterbacks that still need to go. We've got a string of teams that have already had quarterbacks, though. Darn it. Oh, Kenny Walker went. He went. That's right. We'll queue Tony Pollard. We'll queue Cordero Patterson. Damian Harris. We'll queue... we could queue Melvin Gordon. That's not a bad approach in case Javonte were to go down, or let's say your boy Smitty's wrong about Javonte, which I won't be, but we'll queue wide receiver wise. We'll queue... we'll begin the draft here. Go. Boom. We will queue up... Oh, God. Olave. I like Olave. I like Garrett Wilson because we've got... Elijah Moore. It's always a good best ball strategy. Grab the 2 together. Let's look at tight ends. I think we queued everybody that I really liked. Let's see how it goes. We're 5 picks away in the best ball. In the sleeper draft, I am 4 picks away. Five picks away in the best ball. 1 pick away in this draft here. I would have taken Swift. I'm going to prove a point. I'm going Javonte because I like enough of the wide receivers that I'd rather risk losing out on the wide receiver that I for sure want, like if I'm leaning one way or the other. And odds are, 2 running backs are going to go anyway. There's Henry. 2 picks away in the best ball. Let's go wide receiver, see who's there. Yep, I still got my choice of like 1 wide receiver went. Let's go Lamb chops. On the clock in the best ball. We got Dawson Knox. I think we should go Knox. What do you guys think here? We don't have a lot of time. 13 seconds. I'm thinking Dawson Knox, and then we'll regroup. Tell me who you like on this list, and I'll know who you want for the next pick. But let's secure a good tight end. We got Joe Burrow. We got Joseph Burrow. We got Jonathan Taylor, Javonte Williams, Breece Hall, A.J. Brown, Elijah Moore, Amon-Ra St. Brown. We got Dawson Knox now. Who do you guys like? We're on the clock again. Sky Moore. I'll cue him. I don't know about that pick, though. Got a lot of you saying Sky. I think I'm going to go Garrett Wilson. I value your opinions. I'm going to go Garrett Wilson because we have Elijah Moore. And I think that one of these guys is going to bust out and they may rotate. And it feels like a good plan of attack. St. Brown's already on our team, bro. And it was long gone. I like Sky Moore. I don't dislike Sky Moore. I just feel like that wide receiver room is tough to figure. And I don't know that we'll get a lot of consistency out of it. Not that we for sure will get a whole bunch out of Garrett Wilson, but if we don't, that means that Elijah Moore is going to explode. Sky Moore, I like Sky Moore, but I honestly like Justin Ross better. I just don't know that Justin Ross has a very quick path to the number one overall wide receiver spot. I think he's definitely capable of grabbing a hold of the number one wide receiver spot, even over Sky. But Sky's got a clear draft capital advantage. He's going to get all the opportunity to climb. But Casey's weird about, you think they're going to use their rookies right away. It's one of the most complex offenses in the entire NFL. And so it's really hard for rookies to thrive early in KC. Case in point with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Even with Damian Williams, he wasn't a rookie, but when he landed on the roster, it took him a long time. He didn't understand the playbook at all the first year. He literally would go in the huddle for the entire season of his first year in KC, and they would tell him where to go. So tough to say that I love Sky Moore early on. Do I like his potential in that offense? He's got Mahomes soaring to him. Absolutely. How many total picks in this? I think there's, I want to say like 15 rounds, 18 rounds, 15. Yeah, Garrett Wilson's a great selection for this team. Elijah Moore and Garrett Wilson together pretty much give me like almost wide receiver 2, value. $11 picks away. We better start queuing some people up. Quarterbacks. Where do you take Deshaun Watson? I just think things are going to end so badly for him this year. Davis Mills is a guy I love in best ball as like the third QB, but if you get screwed on waiting, then he's a great second, and then you got to couple him with someone else, though. James Cook is decent. I like Stevenson and Madison later. I'm just going to cue them so I don't forget. Damian Pierce, I'm going to cue him for later so I don't forget. Michael Carter, we got Breece Hall, wouldn't be a bad idea. Nyheim Hines, we've got JT, wouldn't be a bad idea. Tyler Algier, we got to cue him for later. Davis Price, potentially. I'm just queuing everybody. Okay, I'm almost up here. I would love to get QBs. Okay, I'd love to get DK here. I'm going to do it. Come back. Garage sales up in this draft here. Who else were we going to queue? Tight end wise, Pat Freiermuth still there. It wouldn't be a dumb idea, guys, to grab Freiermuth and have him and Knox as are two of my breakout tight ends. Wouldn't be bad at all. Wouldn't be a bad move at all. I love Rachaad White. Curious to know where you guys think Watson should go. Do you guys pick Watson like in this type of best ball where this late you're talking about? I don't want to say questionable names, but man, I keep taking Gibby over and over and over again because he keeps falling to this pick. You know what? I'm going to take Kittle here. Let's try it. Why not? I think Kittle's getting overlooked. That's not a bad move. Got one running back, 2 wide receivers, and Kittle. It's not a bad-looking team. I want to try that. I want to try Kittle in round 4, see how that feels. Here's the team here in the best ball. Joe Burrow, Jonathan Taylor, Javonte, Breece Hall, Pat Freiermuth. Who are we going here, guys? Who are we going here? What's up, Ian? Rashad White. Let's see where he's ranked according to. Yeah, he's coming up. It wouldn't be early drafting him. Pat Freiermuth is the top ranked tight end. Let's see if White will fall. Let's take Freiermuth, secure our tight end position, and hope that Rashad White falls. Pretty sure he'll fall. I don't think Pat Freiermuth would have fallen. Yep, Rashad White fell. Let's just make sure. We've got Dameon Pierce isn't a bad pick, but we'll wait on him. Wide receiver wise, a lot of questionable guys. I'm more than willing to wait on that and take Rashad White. So now our team looks as follows. Joe Burrow, we need to address quarterback. Jonathan Taylor, Javonte Williams, Breece Hall, Rashad White. Bye weeks are spread out all over, so we have no duplicate bye weeks for these running backs. That's good. A.J. Brown, Elijah Moore, St. Brown, and Garrett Wilson, with 2 of them having, because they're on the same team, the same bye week. So we need to address wide receiver. We need to address quarterback. We need to address wide receiver. We've got tight end pretty locked down with different bye weeks. So feel really, really good about this squad so far. I'm 12 picks away in this draft. The Cooper Cup League, I'm most certainly not expecting Call Saul to draft tonight. He's probably fast asleep, and there's no timer, so he's good to go in the Cooper Cup League. We might do another one of these leagues. If you guys are interested, let me know. Let me gauge your interest, but we'll maybe kick off a different style, like maybe where there's no bench. Like I was thinking a league called the No Bench League, where literally you draft a quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, a flex, and a tight end. And there's no bench, and then it's first come first serve on waivers, and then kind of just see what happens there. Maybe there's like a hold on drops though, because I don't want collusion involved. But literally, you'll have like a nightly waiver wire, and there's literally no bench. So that might be the next draft that we do. If anybody's interested in that, let me know, and I'll potentially kick it off. We're 11 picks away in the best ball. On the clock. I don't know what I would do here. I need a running back. I timed out. I don't know how I'd feel about Josh Jacobs there, because I just feel like he's going to lose his job. Let's do another draft in here. Taylor, Aaron Jones, Andrews, Umberger, what's up, pal? Cup, Barkley, A.J. Brown, Murray, Waller, I like that team. Eckler, Kamara, Evans, Pittman, Brown, I like it. Aside from the Pittman repetitiveness, I like it. Herbert, that's pretty good, pal. Good job, T-Bone. Chase, Allen, ETN, Walker, DJ Moore, very good. McCaffrey, Chubb, Pitts, Judy, Akers. Don't like the wide receiver route you're going, but I do like the team. Oh, we're 2 picks away. Hold on, I'll come back to this. Man, do we go Watson? Do we go Mills? What do you guys think we should do here? Watson, Mills, the quarterbacks. If we look at the ADP, Watson's the second up, and I really think Watson could potentially miss the entire season, but I don't know. Is it worth it? Is it worth trying? We also have Davis Mills, who I like a lot. He's queued down quite a ways, though. I feel like we can maybe get away going one more. But I don't know if I love... we need a wide receiver really bad. Got a couple Mills votes. Come on, 17 seconds. You guys got to throw out names. I need names. Tolbert's interesting. I like Tolbert a lot. Alec Pierce. Let's take him next. We'll take Mills here. And then we'll take Alec Pierce next. Yes. Look at that. Joe Burrow, Mills, different bye weeks. Thank God I didn't check on that. JT, Javonte, Breece Hall, Rashad White, A.J. Brown, Elijah Moore, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Garrett Wilson, Alec Pierce was a phenomenal addition. Doesn't match any of the bye weeks on the team, so we're good there. Knox and Freiermuth. I'm really liking this team. I'm loving this team. Fantastic. Okay. Where were we? Harris, Hill, Waddle, Higgins, Elliott. I mean, that's a good team, though. You're obviously going to bank on Elliott having a big year. Chubb, Pitts, I like that team. I just think you need a better wide receiver crew. Jefferson, Breece Hall, Pat Mahomes, Gibson, Dalton Schultz. Really good team, Wolf. I like that. It's probably the best team here by far. Jefferson, Hall, Mahomes, Gibby, Schultz. Top 3 team, bro. Adams, Kelsey, Herbert, Connor, Mike Williams. It's very crafty. Sneaky team. Swift, Debo, Burrow, Mitchell, Hawkinson. I like that too. Javonte, Lamb, Metcalf, Kittle, Jacobs. I don't like my Jacobs pick. I got timed out, but I love that. Elliott will be fine. I don't think so, bro, but skip Pollard. Get Pollard, bro. Yeah, Schultz is a little early, but it's still a great team. It's fantastic. Diggs, Mixon, Allen, Fournette, Hurts. It's good. I don't think it's top 3 or anything, but it's good. Henry, Cook, Monty, McLaurin, Sutton. Pretty good, Freddie. Pretty good, Freddie. Okay, another mock draft. We're 10 picks away. I'll go with the 1 pick here so I can try and focus on the mock. There we go. Link has been dropped. Why don't I like T. Higgins? I do like T. Higgins. I don't like T. Higgins too early. Big difference. I don't like T. Higgins like when people draft him in like the top of round 4. Just feel like there's not a lot of upside there. But I do like T. Higgins. Creating a Dynasty League. We may do one, Michael, on the Dynasty channel, yeah. But Dynasty Leagues are a little tough because they're not supposed to end, right? And that's a big commitment. And I have a lot of leagues, and I could become a bad owner, bro. I don't like committing to all these different Dynasty Leagues. I have a couple of them already with the follower Dynasty Leagues. Let's see here. I like Ty Davis Price quite a bit. Man, drop off's huge. Huge. Let's go back to quarterback. Let's cue Jameis Winston. We're on the clock. We got Zach Wilson. Never hurts saying a best ball to really lock down your quarterback room. I think I'm going to take Winston. Why not? Why not? Ty Davis Price, I think he starts some games. I like Zach Wilson here too, but I think we're okay with our 3 quarterbacks probably. I don't mind 4, to be honest, in this kind of format, but we've got, let's go Ty Davis Price. I think he starts multiple games this year at a bare minimum. At an absolute bare minimum. 5 running backs in a row is right. That is crazy. I haven't seen that in a while. Taylor, McCaffrey, Eckler, Harris, Henry. Then 3 wide receivers, then 2 running backs. Then that is kind of unusual for one of our mock drafts. I think Justin Jefferson is the best wide receiver right now. I mean, no one can really argue that. Jamar Chase, JJ, you could go back and forth on, but I mean, absolutely love both of them, bro. Adams, Diggs. I love these 2 draft slots. Look at this. Look what Code's doing. He's doing my favorite little combo there. Javonte, CD, Adams, Diggs. Love it. We'll see what you get at running back. It'll be probably pretty rich in running back and wide receiver. It always is. 11 and 12 spot are absolute fire. Straight fire. Austin got Swift. See who you go here, buddy boy. Don't time out, Austin. Don't do it. Chubb, okay. Debo and Chase, gotta love that. That's a great start, Carrick. Great start, Kupp and Kelsey. Nice. Jefferson. Aaron Jones has been going a little higher than. I don't want to say he's not good there because he could definitely earn that value, but like he's climbing quick. I'm just not sure what to make of it. Where's my line going to be where I'm like, okay, enough's enough? And I feel like he's right near it. He's right near it. Doug, stop with the music, okay? We play this music all the time. You can barely hear it. I'm not playing the court music. Stay focused, bro. Stop with the music comments. Enough. Over and over. Do you think they'll let Debo play running back this year? He's definitely going to play wide back. Everyone keeps acting like they're not going to feed him the football. Of course they're going to feed him the football. They're just not going to run him up the gut. You don't want him running up the gut. That's a bad usage. That's not good usage for him. Tyreek Hill. God. It's a great team on paper. Fantastic team. Fantastic team on paper. Here, you want new music, pal? I'll get you new music, Doug. There you go, Doug. There you go, Doug. Oh, 2 picks away. Did I time out? I don't think so. Okay. Shoot. We don't have anybody queued. We need wide receivers. Fuller. God, it got thin quick at wide receiver, guys. We go another tight end and Taysom Hill. What if he gets used at quarterback? I'm running out of time, so I had to do something. What wide receivers do you guys like here? God, these guys pick so quick. They don't give you any time. Kendrick Bourne's okay. Like if we get in a pinch. God, I love Justin Ross. I almost don't care if this feels early. It's not that early. He's actually up there. We're gonna run out of time. I gotta take somebody. Why not? I love Justin Ross. I think Justin Ross. I think he's gonna shock the world. I think people are just hung up on this injury. Brian said go Ross. Vamp said go Ross. Smitty, can you cuff a QB and wide receiver from the same team? I mean, yeah, it just all depends on draft capital, bro. We may do another Mania draft, actually. In fact, I may not finish the whole thing on the live stream, but let's go ahead and jump in one more Best Ball Mania draft. Let's do it right now. So go to the current Best Ball Mania draft right now. Right here, Best Ball Mania draft. $25 entry, Best Ball Mania 3. $10 million in prizes. Hurry, there's 3 spots left in this one. I'm going to leave this. Okay, you're in? Okay, I'm staying. I was going to leave because with only 3 or 4 spots available right when I jumped in, I didn't want some of you not to be able to get in. Make sure you use the link in the live chat, guys, to jump into the drafts. Click on the live chat in the link, Underdog, or use promo code Smitty, but use the link in the draft or in the live chat to get into this draft. Waiting on 2 people if you guys want to get in. Use the link in the live chat. I've got it pinned. Jump in. 10 picks away. Sleeper, I am getting close to my draft slot. Let me queue up some people here. The quarterbacks are there. The tight ends are available. Kittle just went. I was going to take Kittle. And then he's like, I kind of like Kittle right now in the late 4th turning into the 5th. I kind of feel like it's pretty good value. Seven picks away, waiting for one person. Click the link in the live chat. I've got it pinned. I'm in an Underdog. Okay, you're in? Good. Kenneth Walker finally fell to 4.12. We haven't seen that happen in quite some time on this mock draft platform here that we've been abusing. 6 picks away in the Best Ball Mania first draft we're doing. Draft begins in T-minus 50 seconds, and your boy Smitty's drafting from the 5 spot. That'll be interesting. Probably going wide receiver, I'd imagine. We're 5 picks away in the first Best Ball draft that we're doing, and then I've already drafted all my players for this mock draft. So we got Jonathan Taylor, Tyreek Hill, A.J. Brown, Kenneth Walker, and Hollywood Brown. I really like that team. Pretty good. Boats, what's up? Who do you think I should keep in Dynasty? Half PPR, Zeke or McLaurin or Pittman? I'd keep McLaurin. I mean, hopefully he gets traded or something, but he's the most talented of those guys. And then Dynasty, I'd lean that direction. Okay, this draft starts in 2 seconds. We're up 1 pick away in this draft, and I have no one queued. Son of a bee. Who do we have? We got 3 tight ends. We got 3 quarterbacks. We could use really. What about Berrios? Braxton Berrios, he's gone. Shoot, I'm in the timeout. Kendrick Bourne, I suppose. a timeout. 4 seconds. I guess we'll go with Kendrick Bourne. He's in our queue. I didn't know who else to draft. On the clock over here. McCaffrey. Okay, so probably gonna go Jamar Chase here. I'm gonna go wide receiver with my first pick. I could have went Najee. I love Najee, but in this 3 wide receiver format, sitting there, I kind of feel like it was a good move. Okay, this draft is completed. Let's take a look at my squad. I believe it'll be on top. Yep. So this team finished out looking like this. Joe Burrow, Davis Mills, Jameis Winston. Who's in the best ball draft right now on the Underdog? Who are you? Oh, did I spell Barrios or did I put an A? I would have taken him. Thank you. Who's in this Underdog draft and what's your name? We'll look at your team while we're drafting. JT, so we got Burrow, Mills, Winston, JT, Javonte, Breece Hall, Rashad White, Davis Price, AJ Brown, Elijah Moore, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Garrett Wilson, Alec Pierce, Justin Ross, Kendrick Bourne, Knox, Freiermuth, Taysom Hill. Pretty solid squad. I think my favorite teams are the ones we drafted early. The benefit of drafting early. Swift, Breece Hall, Kenneth Walker, Rashad White, Justin Jefferson, DK Metcalf, Alec Pierce, Dalton Schultz. That's one of my favorite teams. Burrow, Najee, Javonte, Breece Hall, Kenneth Walker, Rashad White. You see a theme with some of my teams. I'm banking on a couple guys like Rashad White. I'm banking on Kenny Walker, Breece Hall, Javonte, Najee. AJ Brown's been getting drafted a lot by me because he's fallen to such a great third-round value. 8 picks away. Start queuing up some boys here. Kelsey. Oh, Swift would fall. That would be phenomenal. Tyreek Hill. Swift went. Darn it. Rock out with a super chat. Best fantasy football league, 12, 14, 16, 18. I go 12. I think number one, content's created for 12-man leagues. More content's created for 12. Do I like Mike Evans? I do like Mike Evans. Yeah, I do. Of course I do. I'll cue Mike Evans. AJ Brown's there. Waddle's a great pick. Javonte went. Stormcat! You took Javonte from me. Stormcat. This is the bad thing about drafting with my boys. Is you guys are snipers, man. A bunch of snipers. Kyle Pitts, Mark Andrews. We're going to queue some QBs up in this mug. Not that I'm going to necessarily go QB early, but I'm just trying to get my queue in line. Debo went. Stormcat took Javonte right from my Kung Fu grip. But that's okay because it gives me a time to diversify. And honestly, God, do I go Alvin Kamara here? And just bank on him. I mean, this is in the second round. Yeah, let's hope he doesn't get suspended. I need one share of Kamara in round 2. I mean, we're getting borderline inching toward round 3. He scares me because I really think he's going to get suspended. But you know what? On the chance that he doesn't, and we're all shocked. Yeah, I mean, that potential's there. Let's go from the 11. Getting shocked by the NFL doing one thing one way and then doing it completely different, and you know that doesn't. I don't know what to think. Okay, 6 picks away. It went Kamara, Mike Evans, Aaron Jones, Barkley. We're getting closer. Smitty, you're really convincing me to cuff Eli to Davis Price. Yeah, I should be. That's the smart thing to do, pal. Tampa Bay needs 39 TDs this year to take the record for the most TDs by a QB in Tampa Bay. Attaboy. We're full here. Start draft. A.J. Brown went. Higgins went. Fournette went. We're on deck. And so far, we've got Jamar Chase and Kamara. Okay, I'm a ways away. I'm going to focus on this draft. Nick Chubb. So who do I take here? I'm on the clock. I was contemplating Josh Allen. I was. I'm going to keep rolling with my gut. And just, I'm going to go Breece Hall. I got Kamara, Breece Hall, Jamar Chase. I'm going to stick to my guns, baby. And I love doing that in a best ball. I don't mind sticking to my guns in a best ball draft. You know, because if ultimately, like, you trust your gut, ultimately, if you feel like there are certain players that no matter what their draft value is, their ADP, you really feel, you know, like you're gonna, like I always say, getting on a plane and somebody asks you who's gonna outscore who, and the doors are closing, and you have to just give an answer. And then when you land, you'll land in week 17. It's like that. That's what. Let's go Swift here. That's what that's how I feel like about best ball a little differently. It's like you're gonna pick. You got to pick who you think, because you can't trade. And because it doesn't matter if you think. Let's see. Diggs, Hill, or Debo, or A.J. Brown. Running backs, Chubb, Kamara, Aaron Jones. I'm going to go... Diggs here. I just feel like in best ball, you've got to take your guy. Stormcat took Mike Williams. What's Stormcat's team looking like? Who else is in this draft? Najee Harris, Javonte, Mike Williams. Mike Williams is a little early as your third drafted player. I'm not gonna lie, but I love your first two picks, bro. That's really early for Mike Williams. Four picks away. Got Kamara, Breece Hall, Jamar Chase. Deontay just went. DJ Moore just went. Stormcat is up. Stormcat took Herbert. I like that. I like that pick, bro. Very, very solid. ETN, damn it. Damn it. We're going to go DK. Swift and Diggs, Lamb and Williams, love this. I love these right here. Adams and Kelsey. Kelsey's early, but I still enjoy this 10 spot so much that you're going to be fine. Cook and Mixon, Chase and Debo, love this this 8 pick's been getting like Jamar Chase and Debo, or Jamar Chase and Diggs, or Jamar Chase and, you know, Lamb. Like, this pick's been really, really good from this 1.8. I almost feel like 1.8, 1.9, 1.10, 1.11, 1.12, they all could be, not always, but they all could be pretty darn good. Let's hope Joey B falls. He's the 4th quarterback ranked. I'd definitely take him with this next pick. Gibby is very intriguing. We'll cue Gibby. Wide receiver. I don't know how I feel about some of these wide receivers here. Like, I almost feel like I like Ayuk and guys down low more than I like these guys up top. And Bateman. Bateman's a tad early, but he's going to be gone by our next pick because he should be taken, probably before our next pick. Gabe Davis is really high at 5.2. Kittle was a decent pick by Zap. Jerry Jeudy. David Montgomery. Now, Dr. Stanky Leg. He doesn't know who he's drafting with, does he? He doesn't know he's drafting with the Fantasy Football Show, does he? Does he? Do we take Gibby or Burrow? I love the look of this team with Joseph Burrow in it. Burrow to Chase Stack. We're doing it right. I like Gibby, but he's a risk. Stormcat in the house. Mooney, okay. Let's see what Stormcat's team is. Who I forget. Who else is in here? Please tell me. Stormcat has Najee, Javonte, Herbert, Mike Williams, Mooney. Zap. I'm not sure if that's our guy. If that's our Zap. Could be. Stormcat. I think this is our guy. Okay. Team so far, JT, Allen, and Aaron Jones. Very, very strong. Toledo's got McCaffrey, A.J. Brown, Barkley. Rigged has Jefferson, Kamara, Pitts. Solid. Cup, Chubb, Herbert, solid. You guys have a lot of solid teams here. Harris, Andrews, Keenan Allen. That's solid too. Eckler, Mike Evans, DK. Very solid. These are all well-rounded squads, man. I don't think I can really pick a winner so far. They're very, very evenly distributed. Gibby just went. That's a shame. That would have been a great pick. Schultz. Man, do we take Schultz? Schultz, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Ayuk. Ayuk's going to have a strong season. I'm on the clock over here. Let's queue up a few people. I love a lot of these players here. You guys know the drill. George Kittle is even interesting right here. I keep taking Gibson. I don't like doing that. Let's go ETN here. Because I got to get it back over to the draft. I don't have time for this. I'm on the clock. We've got Jamar Chase, DK Metcalf, Kamara, Breece Hall, Joe Burrow. Kind of think we have to go with Kenny Walker here. I don't want him to fall. I don't care if 6.8 feels early for Kenneth Walker to some of you. He never gets out of the 6th round with me. Occasionally I try to. Don't worry about it, Stormcat. You take whoever you want. This is you playing for the $2 million bag. Don't apologize to me ever, Stormcat, when you're playing in a $2 million tournament. I timed out. That's right, McLaurin. I like McLaurin enough that it's fine. Who would I have taken? I don't know. I timed out, though. Still a good squad. I still love my team. Swift, Diggs, ETN, McLaurin. Timed out on McLaurin. Let's see here. Don't ever apologize to me, Stormcat, when you're playing for the bag, bro. Don't you worry. Yeah, who could I have gone? I could have gone. I don't know if Gibson would have probably been my pick. I probably would have forced Gibson again. I definitely would have forced Gibson again. Lamb, Javonte, Waddle, Walker. I love that squad, bro. Swift, Diggs, ETN. These are all great teams. This one's great too. Adams, Kelsey, Hall, Gibson. Love it. Cook, Mixon, Fournette, Higgins, Chase, Debo, Burrow, Connor. I mean, these are all. Look at this team. This team's great too. Henry Hill, Mahomes, Kittle, Eckler, Evans, Mac. I mean, you can't argue any of these teams. They're all really, really good. We are almost up. We are on the clock, and we are not prepared. Crap. I'm going to time out. I don't know what to do. We're gonna time out. I gotta take somebody. He's the only guy. Like I know I love Elijah Moore, so I had to grab him. That was my dumb. I didn't prepare. That was stupid of me. It's okay. I love Elijah Moore, and he's our what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, seventh draft, 7th round. That's fine. But I wasn't prepared. I didn't have anybody queued up. I had like 2 guys queued up. That's right. I like it. It's a fun pick. Getting thin. Getting thin. Stormcat took Russell Gage. He's gonna have a good year. IU, good pick by Montana or whatever the hell that was. King is on the clock here. Let's go back to the sleeper draft. Let's head back my direction. Yeah, this is probably the most well-rounded draft I've seen us draft in quite some time. Kudos to everybody in here. Amazing draft. 60 people in here. Please punch a thumbs up. If you guys could, it helps your boy Smitty. Kenneth Walker would have been up next. Take Dak for the first time in your fantasy career. Bro, I'm the one that predicted Dak's rise. There's not, and I can say this with certainty because I did it on CBS Sports Radio. There's not an analyst in the industry that was higher on Dak Prescott than I was. I called his breakout before he was even a starter. I said he was going to be the starter. Tony Romo was still in the picture. I said he would be an absolute monster pickup in Dynasty. You will not find a single analyst in the entire industry that was higher or found Dak. Your boy Smitty was on top of that. On radio, I called his breakout, and it got jaw-dropping responses when they said things like, what? Like, who's Dak who? Like, no one even really knew who he was. Dak Prescott, was an absolute dynasty gem because he was free. And same thing with Russell Wilson. Called him as a monster dynasty pickup and steal when he was absolutely free and sitting on waivers. You know who I like here? Dawson Knox. I like Dawson Knox here. I hope he falls. He does. We need a tight end. Let's just check the tight end rankings. He's there. Wide receiver. I do like Sky Moore here a little bit. I do agree with you guys. I like Sky Moore. Cordarrelle's interesting. But Dawson Knox kind of stands out as a difference maker positionally. So let's go with Dawson. So now we've got Joseph Burrow. We've got Alvin Kamara, Breece Hall, Kenneth Walker. No bye weeks that are shared there by the running backs. 2 wide receivers sharing bye weeks in 10 with Elijah Moore. And then obviously we got the 1 tight end. We are 7 picks away. I'm not going to even look at these teams. I timed out. I'm not going to even look at these teams because it's very, very close. You guys are phenomenal drafters tonight. Absolute money. Money. I'm going to grab a corner pick again just because it's easier for me while I'm facilitating this. Let's go one more draft here. Boom. Fill it up. 6 picks away in the best ball. I like this team. Breece Hall, Kenneth Walker, Alvin Kamara, Burrow, Jamar Chase, DK Metcalf, Elijah Moore, Dawson Knox. I'm feeling really, really good about that. We're almost up again. Let's take tight end out of here. Let's look at running back and wide receiver only. We'll queue up Sky Moore. We'll queue up Garrett Wilson. Again, I like that Garrett Wilson, Elijah Moore stack. Claypool, I think, could have a big year. Oh, what I moved on me. 16 seconds. Okay, who do I take here? I think Claypool. Let's do it. I don't have any Claypool shares. Okay, starting this draft. I don't have any Claypool shares. I wanted to own Claypool in one league. I think he could really be the alpha wide receiver there. Everyone's thinking Deontay's the lock, but Deontay was peppered by Big Ben, and Big Ben's not there. I think everybody assuming that that's just going to translate over, and Deontay's going to be the guy. Deontay might not be there next year. I think Claypool could be the double-digit touchdown guy in Pittsburgh in 2022, and I feel like he's quietly the number one wide receiver in Pittsburgh. That's just my opinion. I know not everybody's going to agree, and that's okay. That's why we play the game. Will you draft Kadarius Toney on any of your teams? Yeah, if he falls to the right spot, sure. He's talented, no question. Kareem Hunt's interesting. Cue him. Jameson Williams, he needs a little time. I like Damian Pierce a lot. Naheem Hines. Michael Carter's really good this late. They got him ranked really low. Michael Carter's a really good flex. You know, even that's me coming, loving Breece Hall. I'm on the clock here. We got Dalvin Cook. Devontae got sniped. I'm going to go with Lamb. Go with Lamb Chops, and I'll go with Cook again and just try this squad out here. I'm not a big Cook guy. Just feel like injuries are going to catch up to him, but we would cuff him. We'd be okay. Stormcat took Madison. Attaboy. Stormcat, that's definitely a pick I would have considered here at 10. 10th round, it's a great place for Madison. It's a great place for Rachaad White. It's a great place for Pierce. It's a great place for all these guys. Okay, Rachaad White. Do I take Rachaad White? What's his bye week? 11. That does conflict, but we're kind of good at running back. We need another running back. Let's go. Let's bank on this kid, Rachaad White. I'm telling you, he's taking the job from the kung fu grip of Leonard Fournette. Leonard, he's coming for your job, buddy. Think what Boyd becomes if T. Higgins or Jamar get hurt. I mean, Boyd's had an opportunity to do it all without those guys in the picture, bro. I don't know. I mean, I like Boyd, but it wouldn't shock me if Boyd didn't capitalize like you think, but it also wouldn't shock me if he did. I gotta run tonight. 11:45 my time. I gotta go run. Landry's interesting, to be honest, right now. He's looking pretty good. I like Tolbert a lot. Love Tolbert. Did we do what we did last time? Did we grab Dawson Knox? I'm sorry, Pat Freiermuth to just lock down the tight end position? I mean, do we go with the quarterback here who's left? I feel like we can wait on quarterback. We're on the clock here. Michael Carter, Pierce is interesting. I'm gonna go Freiermuth. I'm gonna secure down that tight end position. Hardman seems like a value. I don't know about that. I mean, I respect the take. I don't think you're like dead wrong or something other than that there's just so many options, bro. You know, like, you could play this game all day long. Like, who is it? Is it MVS? Is it Juju? Is it Ross? Is it Mecole Hardman? Is it, you know, is Robinson still there? I think Robinson might even still be here. I think Pringle's the guy that's gone. I don't know, bro. Then you got Clyde, and then you got McKinnon, and then you got Kelsey, and it's just like, I don't know who's going to be the guy. And I know everybody wants it to be Sky Moore because the draft capital was high, but it could be Ross. Ross is the most talented wide receiver on the roster. I don't care what anybody says. Doesn't mean he's going to stay healthy, though. You know? And they're going to try and run more, which is why I kind of like Clyde, but the Jerick McKinnon signing does put a little damper on that because he's got experience, and that's what Clyde had an advantage over Rojo. Rojo's not grabbing the starting job unless Clyde were to get hurt because Rojo doesn't know the playbook. Gordon is there too. Gordon who? Am I timing out here? Yep. 4 picks away. We're definitely in need of some quarterback action. What do you guys think of Watson? At what point do you take him? We could use a running back. Oh, Josh Gordon. When you said Gordon, I was like, who's you talking about? I forgot about Josh Gordon. Alec Pierce here? I took Alec Pierce. He's probably my favorite, like, wide receiver 4. Like, look at this. Alec Pierce is our 5th wide receiver. If he gets into that number 1 role in Indy, which I fully believe he can be, you know, he's capable of it. I know everyone loves Pittman, but I think Alec Pierce could be the number 1 wide receiver by midseason. I really like him. He's a great wide receiver 3-4, but I got him as a 4-5. I can hear that I'm up. Wow, all the wide receivers got taken. Herbert's there. Herbert and ETN. Oh, God. Oh, that's just filthy. Look at, oh, that's filthy. That's a filthy team. Look at that squad. I don't even love Cook. Like, part of me wonders what it would look like if I went with, like, imagine if Javonte had fallen. Like, Lamb, Javonte, Herbert, ETN. What's up, Open 24? I haven't seen you here in a while. Open 24. 3 picks away in the best ball. Look at that team. That's filthy. Just straight filth, man. Lamb, Cook, Dalvin Cook, Herbert, ETN. Really good. I need a quarterback really bad. We're really banking on Davis Mills, aren't we? It's okay. It's okay. Hey, bro, why don't you draft... Hey, bro, why don't you draft these to your baby blue hat? I don't know what that means, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. Lucas got the 19 today. Lucas, I'm still recovering from it, bro. It's been like over a week and a half, I think, or 2 weeks. But, you know, it was like a really bad 4 days. Never felt like risky or anything, but it was like a really bad 4 days. I didn't feel like I had to run to the hospital. I had a big fever, like 102 something the first night, and then the next so that was night one. The next day it was like borderline fever, and then I never had a fever again, and it was just, I felt awful. I felt like so weak, bro. I still feel weak. I'm gonna go run for the second time. I barely ran. I tried to run the other day, and I just couldn't do too much. But yeah, I'll be thinking of you, pal. We'll be thinking of you. Sleeping on Trevor Lawrence? I like Trevor Lawrence. Who are we going here? I find myself going quarterback when I just can't. I don't see anybody for like 2 or 3 scrolls. I end up going. I'll come back to the running back and wide receiver positions if I don't see anything, and I'm just gonna grab a quarterback. So let's go to quarterback. Zach Wilson, I like. I mean, he's a starter. You could, we'll take him. So now we've got, and they're 2 bye weeks, same bye weeks, Wilson and Burrow, but we got Mills for that. Hopefully Mills is still starting by week 10. We might even need to go another quarterback. Damn it, I should have looked at that bye week. There's nobody else there, though. Like, who are we going to take? I don't know. Like, a lot of these guys might not be starting either. Tannehill could lose his job. Mac Jones, but he's Goff. I don't know if he'll probably keep his job, but what if he doesn't? Mariota's not going to keep his job. Wentz might not keep his job. Pickett might not get the job. Maybe bank on Pickett being in there by then. Trubisky probably won't have the job. Baker could go to Seattle. Ritter should be in the lineup by then. Locke will probably be out. Matt C. Corral probably be in there at that time. Matty C will probably be in there. Yeah, but my bye week, I didn't look at the bye week. They both have, if Mills is not in the lineup in week 10, I'm screwed in week 10. So it's definitely something I do have to look at. Eli Mitchell. Amari Cooper. Already have a quarterback. 13 seconds. This is a little early, but I'm going to time out. I don't know. St. Brown. I love that team, though. I would have been able to get like St. Brown, and it's a little early, but man, Mac Jones has to bye week 10 as well. So I'm going to back out of that plan. Let's get a wide receiver. David Bell isn't. Oh, Pickens. Yeah, I'll probably go Pickens. That's a pretty good pick there. Yeah. And what I like about that is I have Claypool. So one of those guys I think will do well. I'm not banking on it being Deontay. Don't worry, I'm going to address the quarterback thing. I'm not going to let it go. I want to make sure I don't get screwed in that final week. I can't be week 10. Otherwise, it'd be Mac Jones. He's the best quarterback left, technically speaking. But I need to find a guy that I think could be if David. You know what I could do? How many rounds do we have left? I have an idea. You know what? That round 18 is garbage. You know, it's really, you're taking like somebody that you're not going to even play, like is never going to really crack the lineup. So I have an idea for round 18 that will solve my problem. Because like honestly, you can't bank on any of these quarterbacks being in the lineup. Like I could draft Tannehill, but he might not be starting, in my opinion. Malik Willis might not be in there, so you can't really draft him either. Mac Jones is by week 10. That doesn't solve my problem. Goff, I don't believe in Goff. I don't know if Goff will be in the lineup. Wentz might not be in the lineup. Every single one of these quarterbacks may or may not be in the lineup. Ritter would be the best bet to be into the lineup by then. So I'm tempted to go Ritter, but I've got another plan of attack that I think is going to make people roll their eyes. Wait, hold on. What if we went Mike White? and we backed up Zach Wilson for week 10. That way, if on the, or not by week, I'm sorry. What's his name? I was thinking of it the other way. That won't work. Because we're worried about week 10. What am I doing? No, we're worried about week 10. Pickett. What about Pickett? What's his by week 9? He should be in there by week 10. Pickett should be in there by week 10. Damn, I thought I had it figured out. It's late. I wasn't thinking straight. I was thinking the reverse. I was thinking we could back up Zach Wilson, but Zach Wilson's got the by week 10. Dang it. Dang it. So is it Ritter? Let's come back to this, or let's queue up Pickett, Trubisky. Whoa. That wasn't cool. Now we're going to time out. Oh, Zamir White. Go. Ugh. Yes. Oh, Zamir White? That's a good pick. 16.8. Zamir White? That's a really good pick, people. Why is he sitting down there so low? Am I wrong? Zamir White, 16th round? That's really good. We'll cue Haskins in case we want to go running back again, just if we get in a jam. Or maybe Ingram in Arizona. That's not bad. Okay, we'll cue that up. I feel pretty good about that. Wide receiver. Let's go with Ross in case we need somebody. God, it's so thin. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling Ritter too. We could take Trubisky and Pickett. Then we have 5 QBs. God, why didn't I just look at the bye week before I drafted Zach Wilson? Could have solved all my problems. I do think Ritter's going to be in there by week 10. Ritter, are we in agreement, Ritter? I think Ritter's in there by week 10. Okay, we have 4 QBs. We're good. I'm still not pleased with it, to be honest, but my OCD is getting the best of me, and I'm like, oh, God, what if? I just don't want to. This team's great. I don't want to get screwed because we didn't back up week 10. It's just like why did I take Zach Wilson? I didn't look at the bye week. Lesson learned. I just assumed I'd be fine. We got week 10 buys, week 9 buys will be okay. We'll maybe go wide receiver with this last pick. Tight ends, we should be okay. We got two different bye weeks here. Running back, we're really good. Kenneth Walker and Rachaad White are the only two sharing bye weeks. I think we'll be good there. I think we're on the last round. Yeah, this is the last round. Whoops. So we probably should queue a wide receiver. Who took Ross? It's probably Stormcat, if I had to guess. This is annoying. It won't stay on the... No? Stormcat didn't. And you can take him. Don't apologize. That sucks. Ross went. We need a wide receiver. McKenzie. We'll queue him just in case I run out of time. Shakir. Berrios isn't bad. But we have the... we could go that route that we were going earlier. Let's go Berrios and back up Elijah Moore in that sense. Okay, so here's the squad. Joe Burrow, Mills, Zach Wilson, Ritter. We had to do the Ritter pick because I had two players on the same bye week, Burrow and Wilson. And if, let's say, on that bye week, Davis Mills isn't, in the lineup anymore or something, we needed to have some other plan of attack. That's why I drafted another quarterback. I didn't like it, but yeah, one call away, Callaway. I mean, I still like him, but he kind of crapped the bed. Let's see our exposure. It's got to be DK at the top of the list. Alec Pierce, drafted in 100% of my drafts. Wow. Alec Pierce is drafted in 100% of my best ball drafts. That's great. Let me zoom in. Joe Burrow in 83% of my best ball drafts. Rachaad White in 83 of my best ball drafts. Davis Mills in 83. Breece Hall, Dawson Knox, Kenneth Walker. I'm surprised Kenneth Walker and Breece Hall aren't like the number one. Or Javonte, but I guess they get sniped, right? Braxton Berrios, St. Brown, Elijah Moore. You can see my Smitty approved players right here. That's funny. That's crazy, man. Okay, completed drafts. Let's go to my... Best Ball Manias, and it should be this top one, right? So here's my team. Joe Burrow, Davis Mills, Zach Wilson, Ritter. Again, we drafted Ritter because of the bye week problem that I didn't see. Kamara, Breece Hall, Walker, Rachaad White, Zamir White. Jamar Chase, DK, Elijah Moore, Chase Claypool, Alec Pierce, George Pickens, Berrios, Knox, Freiermuth. Not my favorite of the best ball drafts. I really like this one. Justin Herbert, Trey. That was before Watson got into deeper trouble. Swift, Breece Hall, Kenneth Walker, Rachaad White, Jefferson, DK, Alec Pierce, Dalton Schultz. Very, very good. This one's really good. Burrow, Davis Mills, Zach Wilson. I have the same bye week situation here. Look, I didn't address it. I should have addressed it with this one. Najee Harris, Javonte, Breece Hall, Kenneth Walker, Rachaad White, Davis Price, Kyron Williams, A.J. Brown, Elijah Moore, Garrett Wilson, Pierce. There's Al Pierce in every draft. Dawson Knox. That's really good. This best ball draft. Joe Burrow, Matt Ryan, Davis Mills. Hit that thumbs up if you're still in here. Please help your boy Smitty. Najee, Breece, Tony Pollard. I like Tony Pollard. I should have drafted him in one of these two drafts tonight. Debo, DK, St. Brown. Look at that. Dalton Schultz, Debo, DK, St. Brown, Najee, Breece Hall, Tony Pollard, Rachaad White, Joe Burrow. This one's good. Burrow, Mills, Zach Wilson. There it is again. Najee, Javonte, Breece, Kenneth Walker, Rachaad White, A.J. Brown, Elijah Moore, Garrett Wilson. Herbert. Oh, okay. I think I need to go up. This is the one we did earlier tonight. Joe Burrow, Mills, Winston, JT, Javonte, Breece Hall, Rachaad White. This is probably one of my favorite teams. A.J. Brown, Elijah Moore, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Knox, Freiermuth. That's really good. That's really, 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 really good. Appreciate you guys mock drafting with me all night. Best ball drafting. We've been doing it for 1 hour and 40 minutes. You guys rock. What do I think happens with Deshaun Watson? I think he probably doesn't play 2022. I think he gets suspended indefinitely or some kind of weird vagueness that makes it okay to wait on providing a timetable, because you have potentially more situations that are going to pop up. Thank you, Terry. Appreciate you. And those Stormcat, what was your team? List it in the chat, and I'll put it on screen. I think it's going to be something not definitive. It's going to be he's out for the 2022 season. He's out indefinitely. And then you're going to find out that they're going to address the rest of it later. And that uncertainty and the suspension having to do somewhat with the two new cases, right, is going to allow the Browns to check into voiding the contract. Now, whether they pull it off, I don't know, but the Browns most certainly aren't going to be happy with paying a man $230 million. More cases emerged. Apparently in the contract, he does have something, or the team has something in the contract to the effect of if Watson is suspended for any new allegations that come out after the 22 cases, which is when he signed his deal. 23 came out, 24th case came out. Who knows how many more come out. If he's suspended for games due to new cases, maybe the contract says, Eric, did you draft? You did in the draft, yeah. Maybe it's, you can't pinpoint how much weight the two new cases had, to do with the suspension. But if you can tie it, and the verbiage is very loose about it, like, hey, any suspension that results from those two new cases, we can void the contract. The Browns are most certainly going to want to get out of a deal that when the deal literally is like you can't even utilize it. If he's out for 2022, which they might have anticipated, but the whole vagueness of the future, that's what's going to determine whether this guy even, plays ever again. And I don't think the Browns are going to want to go into the future with uncertainty. Now, do I think it's possible that the league literally comes out and shocks the world and goes, it's civil, we'll address it if something happens at the end of it? You know what I mean? Like, he can play. Do I think it's possible? Yeah. Do I think it's likely? No. But is it possible? Absolutely. Is the NFL capable of shocking us all on this front? Absolutely. But it's hard to know what the NFL is going to do. Suspend Ridley for the entire 2022 season, which I get and I understand and I almost support, but at the same time, you see other players not get suspended for doing things that are crazier. So it's really hard to know what the NFL will do. It really is. Stormcats team: Herbert, Winston, Najee, Javonte, Melvin Gordon, Madison, Darrell Williams, Jamal Williams, Mike Williams, Mooney, Gage, Olave, Danny Gray. And he's got Van Jefferson, Dotson, Guyton, Dalton Schultz, Taysom Hill. Very good team. Good job, Stormcat. I think the Mike Williams pick was a little high, but past that, I mean, you got to like it, man. I mean, Mike Williams could have a season, bro. Keep in mind, Mike Williams was a top 7 wide receiver for a big part of the beginning of the year last year. Everyone thought of him as a wide receiver 1. It wasn't like a temporary thing. People were locking him into wide receiver 1 value, go forward for the rest of the year through a big chunk of the season. It wasn't like a 1 week thing. It was like multiple weeks. So, Mike Williams could eat big time. I really like Mike Williams this year. I'm not scared to draft him. Streak says, is my team good in the sleeper mock? You had Eckler, Tyreek Hill, Mahomes, Judy, Hawkinson. I think Hawkinson's a little early. I would rather wait. There's a lot of tight ends I like more. Look at Freiermuth. Dalton Schultz. Was he available when you took Hawkinson? I'd take Dalton Schultz over Hawkinson all day long. And I would wait for Freiermuth or Goddard or someone later than to spend a pick on Hawkinson. Judy, a little early too, but I love the top 3 picks. I'm okay with Eckler, Hill, Mahomes. Actually, I don't mind that at all. It's a really good top 3. Really good top 3. Mike Williams was the best available wide receiver in the 3rd round. Yeah, I like him, bro. I like him. I think he's going to have a really good year. I think Mike Williams, I might do a video on Mike Williams, bro. Like, I might do a wide receiver sleeper video here tomorrow, maybe. Yeah, probably tomorrow during the day. I'll start creating that to drop it in the day or at the nighttime. And I did the running back version. I talked about all my sleeper running backs. Now I'm going to talk about my sleeper wide receivers, and I pretty much can almost guarantee Mike Williams will be on my sleeper wide receiver list. So I do love him. Dan, appreciate you. Dan, are you up in the draft? I recognize your name. Dan Graham. You drafted Jonathan Taylor. Okay. TM42. Where's TM? I'm going to have to replace him with another team. Or we're going to have to auto pick him. You know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll auto draft him, Jonathan Taylor, and keep him in that spot. Which I know it's not going to affect anybody because JT's probably going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here's the draft for those of you that are interested in the Cooper Kupp draft. The draft so far is JT, 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 JT. 6 JTs in a row. I most likely call Saul is going to take JT tomorrow, and then TM42 is going to time out on JT with the hour timer. Blackbeard, what's up, pal? And I think I'm going to create another league, and maybe we'll do it as anybody dropping $10 super chats just to create another amazing league for people that help support the show and help us grow. And so it'll probably be a $10 super chat, gets you into League 2. We'll call League 2 the No Bench League. And basically the No Bench League will basically be no bench players at all. And if you want to cut somebody, like they have a bye or they get hurt, you gotta cut them. Or if you want to pick somebody up, you have no bench whatsoever. So it'll be 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, or 2 wide receivers and a flex, and then a tight end. No kicker, no D, and there'll be no bench. And that'll be we'll do that in August, and that will be a quick draft, right? Even if we do an hour timer, we do a 96 team draft, or if we set a date, then we'll have enough time in August to get it done, because it'll be very, very small roster. It'll be QB, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, so 7 players. I was watching first time mock drafting with you guys. Thanks, Smitty. Keep up the good work. Appreciate you, Freddie. Appreciate you, Freddie. All right, guys. I'm live tomorrow, Monday through Friday. I'm live, 7 p.m. Eastern, every Monday through Friday. And anytime there is breaking news, your boy Smitty goes live to talk about it. And so if something happens tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, even tonight at midnight, your boy Smitty pretty much, unless I'm asleep and don't know it, or I'm out and about and I've already got a commitment with the family, then I won't go live in that scenario unless it's huge. Like I would probably say, family, hold on a second, and get my phone out and go live. But basically, anytime there's breaking news, your boy Smitty goes live. I respond to every comment on my channel. Sometimes it takes me a day or two to get back to you, but please leave a comment. I respond to every comment. Get on over to thefantasyfootballshow.com for all your rankings, bold predictions, your one-on-one text line advice. The link to the Underdog Fantasy is at the top of the site. Click it. See you tomorrow. I'll be fixing that flex spot tonight. Don't worry.
Take a lap, take a lap, take a lap, take a lap. Take a lap, take a lap, take a lap, take a lap.
Get land later, everybody.